Welcome. Welcome to Hands of Provision. My name is Mary, and I am excited for our savings today. We are saving toward getting debt-free, which is in itself fun and exciting, but it is also Friday, and I am so thankful that it's Friday, and it's the last day of July. So I get to close out my saving challenges for this binder for my debt payment, extra payment, and we get to see how much money is in these envelopes and how many of these 52 envelopes I get to mark off for the month of July. So we're working on our second time getting through 52 envelopes and since January, and I am so excited. This has worked so well for me, and it just continues to amaze me how well it does. But before we get into our debt savings, we get to do our daily calm. And I'm also, though, excited for my daily calm because being that it is the last day of July, one of my top 3 goals, I get to empty out the envelope and put it into the larger challenge. And this month, it's going to month ahead, one of my favorite challenges to save for. So this is my daily calm. I do this every day. So I do it every day with you on the video, and I used to do it on my own and it became such a powerful way of motivating me and teaching me to save that I had to share it with you. So this daily calm bundle, which has some components that are done on the daily and some components that are done weekly, is free on My Coffee. And the first challenge is the daily edition, which is also free on My Coffee. And on this one, you identify your top 3 goals for the year, and mine are retirement, month ahead, and debt payoff. And I am making great progress. So thankful for that. And today, like I said, it's Friday. I get to close out. And what I do on this one is I roll left, right, center, which helps me choose which of my top 3 goals I'm going to fund. And we're going to do this for Thursday first, and it's right for debt payoff. How appropriate. Debt payoff will be for Thursday. We'll go ahead and roll for, and that is nothing, the simple. And it's another right. So it's another debt payoff. Very nice. Let's see how much is going to go in. For that, I roll a D4, keeping it nice and calm on the daily. So we're going to save $2. Might as well do both together. And 2 again. This just doubled up on me today. All right, so we take from the back bank envelope, which is daily edition, $4. And put that into the debt payoff. Now, I do like to tell you that I own on average a little bit under $3 when you do this. So I want to show you, I don't have that much left in this, and I'll roll it over. In fact, I only have $3 left. It will roll over, and then I'll just have to budget $3 less for August, which will be helpful. And that is July done. But then we add in on the daily this lovely challenge from Anna at Anna Banana Budgets. It's roll for your savings goals. And each month I pick one of my top 3 goals, and that month it gets cashed out. Everything goes to it, but at the end of the month, all the money comes out of the envelope and gets put into the larger challenge. It gets 90 days to brew, as I kind of call it, because as you see, debt payoff was May, and I cleared out the envelope then, but it had June, it had July, and then it'll have all of August to fill up before I pull it again. But we're going to do our last 2 days, and then I get to see how much is in my month ahead envelope. So I'm very excited about that. So for this challenge, Anna has us roll a color dot die, which then tells us down here at the bottom what type of die, which in this case, green is a D4. That lets us know how much we're saving. We're saving for top of it. I love that. For Thursday. And blue is a D3. And we're saving 3. Nice. The top number we could get for each of those type of dies. So we take the money. Now for this one, I allocate the full $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for this Friday. So I'm going to take 4 and 3, and that 7 will go into month ahead, and the rest goes into the daily randomizer. So daily, it gets put into the randomizer envelope, and then once a week on Saturday for me usually, I will randomize it over these 3 envelopes. Today, we get to find out how much is getting pulled for month ahead. So back in April when it was emptied, we had $145. So let's see if we break that record, okay? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200. Yes, ma'am. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, and 58. Wow, we have 258 being pulled, emptied out, and guess where it's going? It is going to my month ahead snowball. And so next Wednesday, yes, that will be exciting to add this $258. I'm going to grab this from here and put that on here, and this will get put into my month ahead. $258 from our daily savings and then the randomizer. Love that so much. I sure hope that you are doing this because it's exciting, friend. Okay, so let's just set that back there. That will go to our month ahead. Our last thing that we do on the daily is for the envelope emergency. It is for emergencies and unexpected things that come up, but once it is saved, we are starting to call it abundance because you'll pull from your abundance that you're allowed to save when you have something that you have to meet unexpectedly. So for this, I am using Erica at Superior Budgets, Save 2027 in 2027, getting a jump start, but doing it in a very calm way because that is what our daily savings is all about. So we roll the color dot die, which is orange, which is the pink in this case, and I'll need to get my pink. And then we roll 1 through 6. So we're only doing the 1 through 6s right now. So 3. So this is going to be for Tuesday. $3 going in to emergency. And then we'll roll again for today. The green, and we'll roll our D6, and it's a 2. Okay, I do have a 2. So let me grab my green. A couple 2s actually. So $2 going into emergency for Friday. And our daily savings are done, and I'm still excited about how much is going to go into my month ahead snowball. I'm very happy for this. Such a fun thing to do each day. And on the daily, just come home and roll this, friend, and feel good that you got your top 4 envelopes. A little bit of something put in there. Okay, so this is actually an extra Friday. So normally I do, I alternate between my emergency savings and my debt payoff. And I bring it in 2 weeks at a time, but this has a 3rd Friday, so I have 1 extra Friday. So I do $50 a week into debt payoff, extra principal. So this should be 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. But I have a little extra today because if you watch my $5 monthly savings, you know, I call it little bit, and I just put $5 a month into all my sinking funds. And suddenly after 8-9 months, it became a significant amount. And I pulled this 45 from the debt payoff, and it's actually going to get played now in the actual challenges. So that's 20, 30, 40, and 45. So every little thing you do really starts to add up. You don't think it's a lot, but it turns out to be. So we actually have 45 and 50. We have $95 to play today, and it's extra that I normally don't have going in because I don't normally have that extra Friday. So I'm already put that money that I saved for 8 months in the Build-A-Bank, if you recall last time I played this. So I should have a lot when I'm done and pull it in out of these envelopes. So I'm excited to see what that's going to bring me at the end here. Okay, so we starting with Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. Let's ditch that debt challenge. And what I do for her challenge is I roll the D3, and that tells me which section. There's 3 sections of 5. All right, so we're going to be in section 3, and then I roll the D6, and I got a 4, so we're going to do in 4, and what color is blue, because I don't stress even about what color. So we're going to do 4 into this so far. I'm sorry about the sound of the laundry going, but you got to do what you got to do, right? To keep everything working together. Okay, so let's do a D3, and that is section 1. And how much? Just 1, and it's going to be green. Green 1, which actually makes this into a 5. So we'll put that back and take a 5. So when I added in the Build-A-Bank money that I saved for 8 months, it did a lot of 1s down here. So I'm getting a lot of these 1s knocked off this challenge. I think I'm going to go one more time on this one. So section 3 for 5, and what color? And it's going to be yellow. 5 for yellow. Perfect. All right. I love getting the one. I don't get the 5 that often, it doesn't, looks like. Not in the 3rd section, at least. And there we have it. It's going to be so beautiful when it's all done, and think about all the time that went into saving and filling. Very nice. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, so actually I have to pull the money today, don't I? So let's ditch that debt. What did it get us in the month of July? I've got to grab. Sorry, I need the thinner black one to write. Let's get this into some kind of order. Wow. This is going to be a good month for debt payment, friend. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $104. Seriously? In July, that really did help us. So we have saved so far with this challenge $230. Thank you, Dawn. Wonderful. So we're going to set this aside, and we will be counting it all up at, then I keep putting it in the wrong envelope. Okay, so as you can see, I pulled the money because you get to have the fun of playing these challenges, but you don't want to keep the money in here all the time. because you have to get it paid down on that principal and stop that interest from accruing on the daily. So we ended up, I think, because I was going in a row, we're right here. So today we're on the van, and let's see. When you land on a space with a vehicle, draw a card and play a game to save. If all game cards are complete and you land a vehicle on your way to the final destination, save $1. So we got to call, this is Toll Bridge, roll and save. So we roll a D4, it says, D3, D4, D6 is how I'm reading that. So let's do the D3 here. And we got a 1. And we got another 1. So I guess we're saving 2. And I think we'll do the D4. I'm not sure if I'm playing this correctly. We got a 4. And another 4. So we're saving 8. So that actually is 10. So I'm going to put those 2 back. And we are saving $10. Well, this is Beach Run to 1K. And this is by, well, my friends, where's your name? Here it is. It's on the, do not want to leave your names off. This is such a lovely challenge. I'm loving this so much. All right, so this is by Kelly at Boy Mom Budgeting, Chandal at Homebody Mama Savings, and Reba at Money Tree Savings. 3 lovely ladies, 3 amazing channels. Go and subscribe and watch and get this for yourself and help them get to that 1K, because this is fun. So, oh, actually I got to mark that off. Let me use the thicker one because this is small. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and do the 2, since I have a little extra savings today. All right, let's see what the total so far that the beach run has saved us. I also have to get my marker out and we switched to beach run. All right, is it in order? It is not. Okay, is there another 5 in there? I think we finally got it there, friends. This is a beautiful day. Beautiful. Look at that gorgeous sun coming in my window. And it's Friday. It's Friday. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 33, 54, 55, 56, 57, and $58 from Beach Run. That's our first month playing that. We'll put July. The balance is 58. Thank you again, ladies. Absolutely fun. All right, our next challenge is from Chris Cross Budget, and it's her Add 4 Savings. Okay, so we are going to be rolling the D8 today, and that's a D10, and then you add 4 to whatever you roll. And we got 4, so we're saving 8 today. We're actually going to do one more. I think we're going to do one more, and we'll do the D10. And we got a 2. 2 plus 4, so we have 6 going in there. Okay, so let's add up then what we had from previous and how much we, you know what, it doesn't have I don't have a card for it. I'm going to have to write it small somewhere, maybe on the back of this here, and get a card for it, because I like to keep track of how much each challenge has saved me. Okay, let's make sure we have these in order. We do not again. Okay. This is so much fun because it's had extra now twice, and then an extra Friday. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and $61 from the Add 4. So we'll put July $61. Thank you, Chris. Loving this so much. Okay, and then we are on to save $12.80. And by Chasing Dreams Budgets, we've been working on this, I think, since January. It was from the beginning. And I know that it'll probably take us a while to complete this, but that's okay. We just carry on. So on this, I roll a D10, and I need a 2, a 6, or a 10. And we got a 2. And then we do what color? We see what color we're going to mark off, and it's the blue. So a blue 2. I think we're going to go again. We have to go till we get a 2, a 6, or a 10. If it takes too long, I'll just speed up. 6, yes. 6, and what color 6? Well, that's the pink is what we're going to do. So a 6 pink, and adding another $8 into this, and let's see where that brings us. We brought that over, so we'll put, okay, got to get this in the order. Okay, let's see what we have here. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and $90 going in here this month. I'm going to have to get my calculator just to get my totals on these ones that have been going for a while. I think that's $280 for $282 so far in Chasing Dream Budgets. Wow, that's so good. That is a lot for me, friend. Okay, and then we have the gorgeous Scottish Paper Doll by Lisa Grateful Me. Love crossword puzzles, and this is beautiful. So for this one, all the ones that are white, you roll a die, and the ones that are colored, you save a $1. So we are going to do that. We got 2. We're going to finish out this row for sure. 1, and then that's 1. So that is 4. If we get started on the next one, what do you? May have to swap out get some 1s from over here. So let's go ahead and roll. And that's a 2. Actually, that's 1 and then 2. So that's 3, and that's 4, and 6. That's 10. That's a big one. All right, so we'll put 10 more into Lisa's, and let's see where that takes us. Okay. Okay, what's our total for July? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, and $52 for July. And I am going to get my calculator for this one. Video math is not the best. So we've got 184 plus 52. We've got $236 so far in this. Lisa, this is a saver. All right, let's see if we have 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We do. So we'll swap that out for a 5. I do not have it. Let's see if this one had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. And we'll swap that one out. So that way we got some 1s going on here. All right. Beautiful, beautiful savings. Okay, this is a gorgeous one, and this is Mystery Dice Savings Challenge by Play to Save. And you roll, this is our 9th roll, and we roll 3 times. And we're going to go ahead. How many more do I have to go? Let me see, do I have I think we might have to do a D3. And we're going to do this. We're going to try it. All right, we got a 5. We're going to just do 1 if it's a lot. 1 and 2. Then you have to roll your color, which is purple. Do I have a purple handy? Yes. And purple says, oh goodness, add all 3 dice. I was hoping it was going to be one where we subtract. That's okay. So that's $8 more going into this one. Let's see how much that gets us to. We only played a little bit in June with this, so this is our, what is that, 5. All right, let's see how much we've got here in July. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good heavens, they were all out of order. You know I'm going to have to do this again, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and $37 going into mystery dice. $37. That brings us to, is it 50? Yep, 50. $50 in total so far. Let me do, let's not trust video math, friend. Yep, $50. Wonderful. Love that. And let's see, I have enough ones, I think. We will see if we have to make, okay, we are finishing, we've got only 2 left on Roll and Regret. It has been a wonderful challenge. This is by Savings Creation Co. And we roll a D6 on this one 3 times as well. 3, 3, and 3. So that is $9. And the difference, you're supposed to say the difference. I cannot, so I always just do the 10, which is the, if you don't match it, you could play a flat one, which I do. I only have 1 left to go. You know what? We're going to finish off Rolling Regret. Let's see. I'm not going to regret it. I know I don't know how I was going to make 40. I guess she does. She expects you to pay quite a lot on these last ones because there's no way you're even getting close to 40 with just 2 rolls. So definitely have to pay 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is Roll and Regret finished. Let's see then in total what this challenge has brought to us. Let's see, there's 1s and the 5s. Okay. This has been so much fun. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and $48 this last time then in July. And so in total, and I play it the high way, you could do a high income way, is $234, and that's playing with just the $10 flat fee. Wow, thank you so much, Savings Creation Co. This has been such a blast. I need to write that actually on here for me, don't I? So $234 in total. We're going to go ahead and pull that, and I'll have to color in a bubble on my Dawn's challenge for my completed challenges. And then we're going to go ahead and actually look what we have. We have our Inconceivable. We only have 5 more puzzle pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And it takes 7, 8. I don't quite have enough to finish this off. I think this is where we're going to end today. I'm just going to go ahead. Let's see, how much did I say? 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I make a combination? Yes, all of the 3s. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish up with just putting that in here and closing that out. I'm going to do a green on this 3, and that means we only will have $5 left when we start this next month to finish up Inconceivable. This is by the lovely Fiona at Frugality is Life, and I have loved this. Every time I play it, I am reminded of fun times with my children. They loved this one. We all did, and would quote this movie, Princess Bride, all the time. Movie quotes are such an individual thing in families sometimes, isn't it? I even had a good friend of my daughter's, because my family does that so much, has so many quotes. She embroidered a saying for me that said, "Home is where they know all your movie quotes." I thought that was just precious. that she did that. No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to grab this. Where's my pink? I don't think I see any pink in this. I'm going to put a piece of pink, just one pink. Oh, it's grabbing the black color. Why does it do that sometimes? How strange. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3. Oh, I haven't done this one because we did the 3. So I still need to do that one. So because we only have the 4. Oh, I did the 1. You know what that means, don't you? You know what that means. I have to take the money out of the buffer. I cannot let that go. And I don't like to, okay. I did it to myself. I'm going to take my money out of the buffer. I think if I'm right, I don't have the correct change, but let me check and see. Yes, I do. Good, perfect. So I have to add an extra $1 because I did that. Okay, you probably were saying, while I was coloring it, you were saying something, weren't you? Okay, let me grab this. And I bet you're also saying, go ahead and do the 4 and finish it, aren't you? And I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, it's probably silly not to. And just play it for one more 4. Okay, you convinced me. I hear you. Through the airwaves. Grabbing the 5 from the buffer. I think it's my last bit, but this is the end of July, so we'll be filling it up with some more anyway. Okay, we'll take back a 1. And we have finished 2 of our challenges today. I wasn't expecting this, so let's go ahead and do this beautiful gold. Finish us off. Thank you, Fiona. This has been such a joy. Truly, truly have enjoyed it. This was free, I believe. I believe this was free on her Google Drive, but you can go and see and let me count up what inconceivable, and then we'll get a total of what it saved us over time. 5 is supposed to be 146, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and $38 more for July. I feel like I'm going to be off. I said 38, didn't I? Because that's 145. So did I count wrong on one of our previous ones? 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and 38. So that is 145. So somewhere along the line, I gypped myself $1. But this one is done, and I'm going to write the 145 right there. Fun, fun. So good. Okay, so what we have to do for the other challenges, which I will just show you, Money Tree Savings, Finding Bigfoot and His Friend. Love this. So much fun. All we have left is Loch Ness Monster to finish this one. And it saved us $11 in July. So I am pulling the money so that I can put this on my debt payment. So there's 11 there. And I have 10 envelopes, and the last one is this gorgeous Honey Heights by Savings Creation Co. And it saved us $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11 in July. 153 in total so far now. Okay, now we get the fun of adding all that up and seeing how much money is going into the envelopes, right? My 52 envelopes, and putting in the completed, you grab the completed cards. Okay. Switching it around. Here's my completed cards. And these are from Angela Marie 888. And we're going to sort our money, and we're going to count it. And I'm going to speed you up so that you can get on with your gorgeous Friday. Okay, I'll speed you up when I get to all those ones and fives, but let's see, we have $60 in 20s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 in 10s. And I'll speed you up here. Okay, we are at 430 without the ones, and let's see what the ones bring us to. We have a grand total of $510 going into to help me pay off an extra on my debt. And that's largely due to the Build-A-Bank for 8 months, saving up $15 a week. Amazing, amazing. Just persevere and it will get there. So we are going to see how many of these lovely hearts on these and how many of these envelopes we can do. And we always start in the back, knocking out the big numbers first. So we have one more left here. I'm going to grab my red marker. We have 510 on there, and we're going to take off 41. Wait, 510 minus 41. I'm going to put just a dot here, and we'll go back and get the ones that I got, okay? Minus 40. Wow. Minus 39. And we're down to 390. Minus 38. 352. Cannot believe this. This is so much fun. Minus 37. I just love marking things like this. This feels so satisfying. 36. Minus 35. Down to 244. Minus 34. I can get that in there. Minus 33. Almost marked that. Wow. Minus 32. Minus 31. Minus 30. We're down to 84. Minus 29. Where's my 31? We did 31, we did 30, we did 29, and minus, we took the 29 off, right, friend? Minus 28 is already done, so 27 gets us down to 28, and if you don't mind, I have 28 left. I had 510 to start with. I'm going to do my double check, okay? So I'm remembering we're down to 28. I'm going to touch that because that's where we're down to. I'm going to add up the numbers that I have marked there. We all know that double accounting works. Okay, so try it again. I'm at 455. So the numbers that I marked add up to 455, and I had 510. So if I would have 510 minus 455, I would have $55 left. And I touched each one that I filled in, correct? I'm gonna speed you up and do it one for a third time. Yep, 455. I'm not gonna gyp myself. So I have 510 minus 455. I actually have $55 left according to this. So I'm going to take, you know what I didn't do? I didn't mark the 27. Yes, I figured out. Now we are at the 28. I feel so much better. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the 26 and then the number 2. I'm going to go up here and fill in the number 2. Perfect. Go back here and get the number 2. And that then gets us all nice and even. And I don't have to feel bad. I know that's right now. And then I'm going to speed you up and fill in my lovely hearts. Can you believe that? That looks like we're about halfway through already, completing our second round through the 52 envelopes. This is amazing, amazingly effective to do this way. And I am super thrilled that I have found cash stuffing and found something that works and pushes you to get more and more done. So with our unbelievably, let's put our money in our hand there. That is great. That's going to go down on our debt. And we have the amazing $258 that will go into our month ahead snowball on Wednesday. I hope that you're following me and following what the same method. Not just me, you can do other channels, but this is small bits that I did. Like I said, it was 8 months of $15 a week that brought in most of this. And then this was our daily challenges. You've seen it. So we roll a D4 and it's just in a D3. And it is amazing how a little bit adds up and gets us to our goals. And do you know your top 3 goals? They're getting me to my goals. Debt payoff, month ahead, retirement. I hope you are enjoying your savings just as much, my friend. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you.